What I think is missing is empathy. And I think because they see so much in the community, I think it has a lot to do with self-worth and whether they're worthy of love, are they worthy of respect. It's that disconnectedness with humanity that I think a lot of these girls are experiencing because they see it every day.
Since she was a young girl, she's been taking on leadership roles, whether she knew it or not. You know, within her family system, within her dynamic between her and her mother, she's had to step up.
Well, I just have my single mother at home. My dad has been out of the picture since forever now. And for the most part, it's just me and my mom. I do have 4 other siblings, but they're kind of on their own. They either live by themselves or they live with someone else. Have moved around a lot since I was in 5th grade or so. I've switched schools like every year, except when I came to John Hancock.
It was, you know, at home, she would get overly stressed or overwhelmed and burst into tears. Or, you know, she would isolate herself from her peers, but she'd do all of her homework that night. Once we started talking, being able to be comfortable expressing what was actually going on, being able to share, and being okay with being upset or being okay with expressing anger or frustration.
Emotionally, I'm good for now. Yes, everyone loves Miss Chester in a while. They're at her door 24/7. We like to think of her as the superwoman of the school because anytime anyone has a problem or anything, they're at her door knocking, or even to just be like, hey, what's up? Or do you have some juice or some granola bars?
And I think in our space that we created together in my office, she was able to take a few steps back, to be a kid, to be upset, to be angry for a few minutes, and to let it out so that she could balance it better when she left the room.
Well, it was just that I feel like WOW really uncapped like my leadership potential, and the coordinator, Ms. Chester, really helped guide me a lot through just like issues and discovering a lot about who I am and like how to like go about things. So just girls need guidance. I mean, I do love youth guidance, and youth guidance has been a big part of my high school career, and I feel like is really the reason why I do what I do. And if it weren't for youth guidance, I don't know where I would be today.
I think we have some knowledge of whether our behavior is right or wrong. It's what we do with it. Man, you know, I just don't care. I'm gonna let this person have it today. I'm just in a mood. I'm not letting nobody get on me. The next person that says something to me, I'm going in. Has anybody ever felt like that?
Every day. We go through so much psychic stress that we don't have an opportunity to normalize it because we don't talk about it. You ever been through something, you're just like, man, I can't believe I'm going through this. Like, why me? You know, just like a personal problem. And then you find out somebody else is going through the same thing, and then you feel like, okay, it's not just me. And then they can work through it.
I grew up 7755, my whole address, South Marshfield. It was a lot of shooting. I actually seen a person lay dead right on my lawn right there. I seen a person lay right there dead. Going to school, like coming home after school, really, if you didn't really make it in the daytime, is watch over your shoulders, because you never know where somebody's gonna come from. When I first started BAM, I talked not about what we was talking about, but I talked to other people. I was laughing, cracking jokes. I didn't really take it that serious, and because I didn't know nothing about becoming a man. I had no father figure, really. Like, my dad was never there. Stepdad was in jail, so I really had no one to look up to. So, you know, that leads to a lot of fights and things and whatnot.
The biggest thing I've seen about Chris is in his leadership. You know, he has become the kind of kid who not only takes like a very active role in the band groups, like where he's participating all the time and like really doing really great work on himself, but he's also challenging the people around him.
Brotherhood, that's a perfect word for it, because everybody is just so connected. Like, you can really talk. When I'm in a BAM sessions, I can really express myself, and the BAM guys, they understand what I'm saying and where I'm coming from, because some of it's happening to them too. Of Chris, I'm feeling good because everybody else feeling good. Everybody check-in's feeling good, so me, I'm just good. New Chris is way better than old Chris, I can guarantee that.